Okay.
So we're back after quite some time to Aviary Attorney, and
I missed it so much.
So we're gonna get right back into it. And
To recap, we are at the trial of Dame Catalan de Miau, and we are interrogating Rubinho, the photographer, that's been up to some shady shit.
shady shit.
All right.
Let's do this, Rabington.
He was timid.
Yeah,
It's-
right,
I know I
right.
don't remember the voices either.
Could you tell us your activities were on the night of the murder? I'm pretty sure you gave him a Boston accent.
I think he was New York, and he was Boston, and he was French.
Yep.
All at different times. So,
All over.
very well. I was hired by the Baron Rogier to capture the evening's events. I arrived at 7 in the evening. I pointed in my camera. I captured the beauty of the banquet in one fantastic photograph. Then I billed Baron Roger and left.
Oh fuck.
He was like, "My lady is knowledgeable." That's like
Oh, that's right.
That's what I go to every time.
Like a true artist.
Yeah.
And with regards to the photograph itself, who did you photograph? Maybe whom did you photograph?
Whom? Yeah. I thought you might ask. I brought a copy so y'all could see for yourselves.
Oh, very good. Let's take a look.
Bam.
Boom.
Boom.
Forget about it.
There's my photograph.
My word, this is an exquisite picture, isn't it? So, let's see. Who do we have here?
Dude,
In
her
the
dad
mid-
looks like bloated or like, I don't know.
Yeah. Puts away a little too many
Fancy
fancy
feast.
feasts. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. In the middle, we see Baron Roger, the lion who hosted the event. On the left, we see Signor Pertois de Miau, the father of the defendant, Dame Cataline. And finally, we see the housemaid, Colleen Duhaut, who I suspect may have snuck into the picture uninvited. As you can see, two people are clearly absent from the photograph. The first is the victim, Monsieur Grenouille. The second is the defendant, Dame Cataline de Miau. Quite suspicious, wouldn't you agree? I missed his voice because he's so like. Oh, right. Juste a moment, Monsieur Rabington. This proves nothing. I don't know if that's the same voice. I
It's
apologize.
French. It's French enough for me.
So, the defendant and the victim were not photographed with the others. Nah, it's more German, isn't it?
With the others.
The
yeah.
others!
999.
That doesn't mean that they were in the garden together at that point. There we go. It's a little more French. Hold your horses, Falcon. I'm not done yet. It's so funny because he's so small. Like, hold your horses.
Excuse me, if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah,
oh,
and he was the
Southern.
colonel, yeah.
Yeah. The prosecution may continue.
Behind the photograph subjects, we see a wall clock with the time set at 7:30. Now, why is that time significant? Well, as Inspector Valerti told us earlier, that was the exact time the murder took place. Do you see, Falcon? Every suspect has an alibi at the time of the murder, save for Dame Cataline herself. Bum 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 bum. Hey, Falcon, that photograph doesn't seem right. It looks different to the one we borrowed from Rubinho's studio. I see it too. Our photograph shows Colleen Duhaut, Dame Cataline, and Signor Pertois. But Monsieur Rubinho's photograph shows Baron Roger where Dame Cataline should be standing. If we assume that only one photograph was taken, then this demonstrates that one of the photographs must have been edited in some way. You should just slam down that evidence. Be like, BAM! Inconsistency! This whole courtroom is out of order. Case closed! I
love
can't do that.
Sparrowson.
Yeah, he's pretty awful.
I missed him.
Well, I suppose you could be a little more delicate with your words. No, I mean I can't do that because our evidence was illegally obtained. Oh shit. If I were to present it... Oh yeah, it's because they broke into fucking Rubinio. I forgot about that. If I were to present it, Monsieur Rubinio would ask how we acquired it, and the whole trial could derail. But, in a worst case scenario, I could lose my legal license, and we would be arrested for theft. Oh. Well, we don't want that. Mm-mm. No, we don't. I should tread lightly. Your Honor, I would like to cross-examine the witness.
Very well. The defense may proceed.
It's a waste of time, if you ask me. Photographs are rock-solid evidence. Rock solid like my huge rabbit. No, I'm just kidding.
I was totally thinking the same thing, though. It's gross.
So, statement to question. 7 p.m. Camera photograph. Build. Let's do the time.
Yeah, because that clock had no hands on it, so it couldn't have been at 7.
Monsieur Rubinio.
I mean, it wouldn't have been in the photograph.
Right, yeah. You said that you arrived at 7 o'clock.
If it take a couple of minutes, yes.
How do you know that? How do you know that you arrived at 7?
Well, the clock in my house read 6:45 when I left, and I walked to Chateau Cornier is about 15 minutes. 15! Not 14, 15! I don't claim to be a flawless timekeeper, but I am a professional. I always stick to an appointment.
I feel like we're somehow simultaneously destroying every accent on the planet in this one game.
Mm-hmm. It's not racist, though, because it's everyone.
No, I don't have another question about his time of arrival. I want to know about the photograph, I guess. Let's take a closer look at the photograph. ...
The hands.
I see a
Mistake
in the photograph. Just to clarify, Monsieur Rubinio, photographs are a direct reflection of reality, are they not?
That is correct. The photographic process leaves no room for bias or inaccuracies.
That is most curious, because I see a mistake. Beach?
Ooh! A mistake impossible. I just told you, monsieur. The camera is a perfect, unbiased device. The photographs it produces are flawless.
Device.
I love it.
Falcon, I'm not seeing any mistakes. Perhaps you could be more specific. Certainement. Click on the area of the photograph that you believe contained the mistake.
That
right
freaking
here,
clock.
this guy.
Yeah, he's a mistake. That's a terrible thing to say. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
The clock in this photograph, there's something not right about it. Well, isn't that convenient? The defense sees something wrong with the key piece of evidence that implicates his client. You're
Shut
fucking
up,
right.
Ravington.
Don't give me that cocky tone, Monsieur Rappington. I have evidence that there's something wrong with the clock in that picture. Faceless. I mean, not faceless, handless, which is even worse. I mean,
I guess. Depends on the perspective, I guess.
The photograph clearly shows the clock's hands pointing at 7 and 6. That much is self-evident. Which is most curious because the clock in the lounge of Chateau Crinier has no hands. Bum 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 bum. It has no hands?
Oh god.
The clock is merely a decorative piece, a talking item. Feel free to ask Baron Roger or his housemaid if you have doubts.
If you have doubts.
I'm just having fun with it now because I can't lock down his
I know,
accent.
it's tough. It's just fun.
Monsieur Rubinio, how do you explain this discrepancy?
Okay, you don't even need to think about it. I did not. There must be some sort of mistake.
His fucking eye twitch kills me too.
My camera is flawless.
But you are not, good sir. There's no mistake, monsieur. Your photograph depicts something that does not exist in the real world.
Maybe there was an error in the printing process?
An error? Precisely where the clock's hand should be? Please, monsieur, don't patronize us. Allow me to offer a more plausible explanation. Oh yeah, the lines. You, Monsieur Rubinio, edited this photograph.
It's so intense. Edited.
Edited?
Edited it. I edited it.
I'm no expert, I assure you, but I suspect that you use paint or ink to carefully put hands upon the clock. It would have been a simple task, considering that the clock face was bare.
You've already said how great of an artist he
One
was.
could even speculate that you specifically chose to include a handless clock in the photograph just to simplify the editing process. What? Well, Rubinio, say something. Let me know. Come on.
Falcon, your reasoning is absurd. Why would the witness do such a thing?
Because he's a punk-ass bitch.
Jeez,
Is it not obvious? By showing the photograph to have taken place at precisely 7:30, it clears all the photograph subjects of suspicion. In other words, Monsieur Rubinio created a perfect alibi. Doop doop. Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot.
sweating.
Of course, this raises further questions. Who is the witness protecting? And why? Was Monsieur Rubinio coerced? Bribed? Threatened? Sacre bleu. Enough silence! Let's hear some answers, Monsieur Rubinio.
Fine, you got me. I'm guilty. I did it all.
What?
You did it? You're confessing to the murder of Monsieur Grandlouis? What? No. I have no idea who killed the frog. I'm just admitting that I'm guilty of producing some fraudulent photographs. Fraudulent.
Fudge.
I was ordered to make some changes to the print. I feel like I'm like making some changes to the printed photographs.
Almost a high-pitched Christopher Walken.
Yeah, right. Just like pre-puberty or during puberty. And yeah, that included added hands to the clock. You want to fight about it?
You were ordered? By whom?
I dare not say. Monsieur Rubinio, I strongly advise you to answer the defense's question. You have pledged to speak without fear, after all. With respect, Judge, I fear his claws more than I fear the punishment of the justice system. I shall name no names.
I mean, really, he just gave it up.
Yeah, he did. He did give it up.
I mean,
Slut.
I guess Dame Catterline's dad also has claws.
Oh,
His
that's
cat,
true.
But I don't know. His claws? Did you hear that, Falcon? See, Sparrowson and I
Yeah, I know.
are on the same page here. As per usual.
That is most unfortunate. Monsieur Rubinio, we cannot and shall not torture the names out of you. We don't live under the ancient regime after all. Or regime. Regime. But since you have admitted to falsifying evidence, then we cannot keep you under the stand as a witness. You hear?
Where'd the colonel go?
I don't know, man. I just took a drink
I mean-
of water, so I'm like,
I mean, not that my Falcon is consistent or anything, but...
take your leave. I mean, I feel like I need to be like, I do declare, Mr. Beauregard,
Mr. Beauregard.
you do make the best iced tea. Take your leave. You shall be charged with perjury in due course. Finger licking good. I can't protest. It's the least I deserve for my failure as an artist. Good day, messieurs. Messieurs.
Oh,
Intriguing.
I fucking love that. You gained a little favor with the jury. You gained a little more favor with them today, if you know what I mean.
Jeez.
So the clock's hands were painted on. So what? It doesn't matter. The photograph still depicts Dame Catterline as absent close to the time of the murder. That's significant.
Your mom was significant last night. Oh, I don't even know what that means.
I don't know what that means either. Don't be dense, Monsieur Remington. If the photograph is not completely genuine, then it cannot be considered reliable evidence.
Why not?
This guy's fucking struggling right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's still a portrayal of the night's events. Please let me win this case.
Because If we accept that one part of the picture was edited, then we must accept the possibilities that other parts were too. It is possible that Dame Catalan was painted out. Even worse, it is possible that another person was painted in. Wicka, wicka. We know that the witness was trying to cover for someone, so all possibilities must be accounted for.
So what are you saying, Falcon? That the housemaid paid off the photographer? Or was it Signor Bertois Demiel, perhaps?
I don't think so. The housemaid lacks the means or motive. And it wouldn't make sense for Senor Bertois to implicate his own daughter.
Well, surely you're not suggesting that the honest and beloved Baron Roger deliberately tried to frame Dame Caroline?
Okay, that dude is a douche.
Because that wouldn't be the most outlandish theory yet. The Baron is a pillar of our community. A fucking pillar, I tell you.
Alright, Rabbit, calm down.
He would
have a
never
heart
do
attack.
such a thing.
Monsieur Remington, I'm not here to throw accusations. That's the job of you, the prosecutor.
Oh.
However... Uh-oh. Oh, fuck.
Oh, he was like the scaredy lion.
Oh, that's right, that's right.
Mayhaps I should offer my opinion. I forgot that.
The crazy R, yeah. It's crazy R.
But, Baron, it's not, time for your witness testimony yet. So you would think, prosecutor, and yet I see my good reputation getting tarnished by your incompetence.
Puff, puff, smoke.
Incompetence?
There, heart attack and died, right there.
Indeed. Let us proceed with witness questioning. Is that fine with you, Judge?
Yep, I suppose that's fine.
Very good. And I trust that the defense has no objections?
No? No objections here.
Fantastic. Oh, but before I forget, I pledge to speak without fear and prejudice, etc., etc.
Look at his little ringlets.
I know. Crazy.
Now, prosecutor, ask me about what I witnessed over the course of the evening. Oh, okay. I mean, just called me incompetent, but whatever, fuck you, I guess. Baron Roger, on the night of the initial dinner went magnificently.
All
Didn't
right.
even let him ask.
No.
Like this fucker.
When the photographer arrived,
I almost missed it.
Monsieur Grenouille left to visit the garden. Dame Cataline followed behind him moments later. Signor Pertois, Monsieur Robinho, and myself were engaged in conversation, so we paid her no mind.
Rude.
After the photographer had left, my housemaid left to go find Monsieur Grenouille and Dame Cataline. That would be when I heard her cry for help. Thank you, Baron. I think we all know the story from there.
Excuse me? I don't know jack shit.
That's like witness tampering, or I
What
don't know.
happened? I want to know what happens.
I know, it's been so long, I missed it.
So, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did with our goofy voices and whatnot. And, I guess we'll see you next time.
Bye!
Bye, guys.